The second type of operators are relational or comparison operator. As the name is saying, it compares. It compares the left and the right side values, which are sometimes called operands. The result of a comparison operator is Boolean, that is true or false. It is true if the left hand operands relates to the right hand operands with the usual meaning of the operators. Some common comparison operators that I'm pretty sure you already know are less than, greater than, less than or equals, and greater than or equals. Let us clarify it with an hands-on examples. This is a var1, a variable which is storing the value of 8. Var2 is another variable which stores 5. Now here is a result which is basically storing the result of the comparison of 8 and 5. So it is basically checking whether var1 is greater than var2 or not. So it is basically checking whether 8 is greater than 5 or not. So, well, as you can understand, of course, 8 is greater than 5. So the usual meaning of the operator is true. So as you can expect that if I run it, it should give me the result true. So if I just run it, as you can see, the result true have been printed. Now, let's say if I just change this from greater than to less than. Now the way you should read it, you should read like 8 less than 5. Is it okay? Of course not, because 8 is greater than 5, not less than. So now the value should be false. So if I just run it, as you can see, false is printed. So this is how all these common relational operators works. Now if I just do like 8 less than or equals var2, 8 less than or equals 5, something like this, what should be the value? So if I just run it, as you can see, well, 8 less than equals 5. Of course it is not true, and that's why it is false. And once again, 8 greater than equals 5. Of course it is true now, so it have been printed. Now let me ask you a question. So what do you think will be the value of, if what will be the value of result if I change the value of var2 to 8 again? So 8 is, now it will read as 8 greater than or equals 8. So this operator reads greater than or equals, means it will give you true if the left hand side and the right hand side operands, that is left hand side and the right hand side values, are either greater than or equal to. If any of them is true, then it will print true. So as you can see, 8 equals 8, so it is true. So if I just run it, and it will print 2, something like this. So all these things I am pretty sure you have the idea from the common mathematics, and in Python also their meaning is exactly same. However, in Python there are some extra operators, so which is equals, and another is not equals. This exclamation sign stands for not, and then followed by an equal symbol. Let us learn about them now. So let me comment out this part and uncomment this piece of code. So here, as you can see, the result is storing the value of var equals var2, which means it is checking basically the equality. That is, it will give you true if both the values are equal. Right now the value of var1 is 8 and var2 is also 8. So the result will be, of course, true. So if I just run it, as you can see, it is printing 2 because 8 equals 8. So value of var1 and value of var2 both are same, and that's why it is true. Now if I just change it to 5, what it will do is, well, right now var1 and var2 are not equals, so that's why it will print false over here as expected, right? And the so this is about double equal symbol. It checks for equality. Now the other one, that is this not equals, it exactly opposite to this equals symbol, means it will give you true if the values are not equals. So right now var1 is 8 over here and var2 is basically 5. So 8 not equals 5. Well, that's what it is checking, and that's why it will be true now. So if I just run this, it will print the result for this as true. Now here, if I just make it equal, right now var1 and var2 both have the value of 8, so this operator will return false now. So if I just run it here, it is returning false. So this is all about the relational or comparison operators.